morning everyone, and welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. I'm really excited to be taking part this year, but also slightly terrified because I've never uploaded this frequently before. But it's Marnie's first Christmas and I really wanted to capture as much of it as I possibly can. It's the last time that we'll have a baby having their first Christmas, and she is at that lovely age, she's 5 months now, where she is changing and doing new things all the time. I'm planning to do a real mix of some day in the life vlog style videos and some sit down filmed videos. So I'm kicking off the whole Vlogmas shenanigans with a winter school morning routine. I hope you enjoy it. Please do subscribe to my channel so that you can follow along on my Vlogmas journey and see whether I manage to pull off 24 videos in a row throughout December. Oh, saying it out loud is really quite scary, but I'm really looking forward to it. So don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and let's get cracking with the morning routine. So our day usually starts around 6:45, 7 o'clock, and Marnie is wide awake by this point. Merrin isn't usually the first one awake, so she's making the most of having some alone time with Marnie and the chance to have plenty of cuddles before her brothers wake up. Marnie loves getting lots of fuss in the mornings too. I don't know what it is about getting a baby out of their sleeping bag in the morning, but I've always loved doing it. It feels like unwrapping a cute, squishy present every morning. And Marnie likes having her legs free to have a little kick about before we get out of bed. Now it's time to drag myself out of bed, and I can't leave the room without putting on my slippers because my feet are always so cold in the mornings. Then I head into Aiden's room to wake him up. He is usually wide awake by this point, so I'm quite surprised that he hasn't got out of bed yet. But as soon as he realises it's the 1st of December, he is wide awake and raring to go. There's just time for a quick family group hug. Our mornings usually look a lot like this, lots of feet and arms and legs everywhere. And then we finally get everyone to head downstairs for breakfast. Everyone's a little bit more excited than usual this morning because our elf on the shelf has come back to visit us this year. His name is Figgy and he's been coming to us now for at least 5 years, if not longer. It's Marnie's first time meeting the elf on the shelf, and as you can see, she's thrilled. He's brought everyone their advent calendars, which he does every year, and this year he's also brought them a gift which they'll be opening after breakfast. We like to keep Marnie in the middle of everything in the morning so that she can just watch everybody going about their business and play with her toys while everyone has their breakfast. Then it's time to open advent calendars. I have to remind Aiden that he's only allowed one per day. Since the mornings have been getting colder, Dan has been lighting our wood burner first thing, and it's so nice to be able to sit by the fire and have your coffee in the morning. I'm really spoilt now, and now I want him to do it all the time. Now it's time for breakfast, so I'm just laying out everybody's bowls and cereal. I love to just watch them all sitting and chatting and eating their breakfast together. It's really nice. As it's the 1st of December, I had to put on a Christmas movie, and we all love Arthur Christmas, and I'm sure this will be the first of many Christmas movies that we watch at breakfast time over the next few weeks. Then coffee. Dan always makes me my coffee first thing in the morning, and we usually get to have at least 2 or maybe even 3 minutes of peace to ourselves to drink it by the fire while the kids are having their breakfast. I like to have a quick scroll through Instagram and Facebook, and Dan usually just watches the news. But it's not long before we have company and they all pile into the lounge as soon as they finish their breakfast. This morning they're extra excited because Figgy has left them a gift. It turns out to be a copy of the book Christmasaurus for us all to read together before Christmas. It kind of feels like a Saturday today because of the excitement of Figgy arriving, so I have to really shake myself into action and get them ready for school. So I'm just laying out all their uniform on the sofa so that they can get dressed by the fire where it's nice and warm. The good thing about having 2 older children is that they really look after themselves and get themselves dressed. I just have to get Aiden ready for school, and then I can run upstairs, have a quick shower and get myself dressed and ready for the day. Then I just need to do Aiden's teeth, which is one of my least favourite jobs because he does not stay still. Quick check of the clock and it's 8:20, which means we are running out of time, so I just need to run downstairs and pack up the school lunch boxes. Luckily, I've made all the sandwiches the night before, so it's just a case of putting everything into the lunch bags and then lining them up by the door, ready to go. A little tip for those of you with school-age kids, this Nitty Gritty spray is brilliant. We've nearly run out, but I use it to dampen down the boys' crazy bed hair in the morning, and it also defends against the dreaded head lice, so I would really recommend that. Once again, I have a wriggler on my hands. Getting Aiden to stay still for me to brush his hair is not the easiest task. He's got ants in his pants for sure. Then it's Merryn's turn to have her hair done. Thankfully, she does stay still for me. The last thing I do every morning before school is draw a heart on Aiden's hand so that he can press it throughout the day if he misses me and wants to send me a hug. Then it's time for everyone to grab their bags. Dan is taking them to school this morning. Bye! Love you guys, have a good day! Marnie is happily sitting and playing with her toys, which is great, and it means I can get on and clear up the carnage after breakfast. There's always more cereal on the table than anywhere else. By this point, Marnie's a bit fed up and needs her nappy changed, so I just get on with that. Once her nappy is done, we head upstairs and she's really tired by now and ready for her nap, so I just sit down on the bed and give her a feed before putting her down for her nap. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what a typical winter morning routine looks like in our house on a school day. It's pretty full on. Usually by this point in the term, my early enthusiasm in September for getting things prepared and laid out the night before has worn off a little bit, to be honest, and it usually becomes a little bit more chaotic as the weeks go on. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along with all my Vlogmas videos. If you have any particular requests of things you'd like me to film this month, please do leave them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!